Oh, okay. Now I think I'm live. I thought I'd pressed the live button before, and it's like, okay, well, I see, why is that? Anywho, technology, gotta love it. All right, so I hope everybody's doing well today. I'm just gonna kind of give it a minute for my computer to settle out on a little tricky thing it's doing. And what's this? So I am actually going in on Sims for my day stream today. So tonight I will be doing Conan Fun, have everything settled, hit the ground running, good to go. But what I did want to do today, and look, I know I am by no means any kind of Sims expert, but I am a Sim noob, and I'm a good noob. But there's a lot of things that I have learned, most of them thanks to my advisor, Chloe, thank you so much, that I've learned that makes things a little easier for me without having to worry about money. And hey, Jelly, how's it going? So what I just kind of wanted to do today, I know probably I'm late to the Sims bandwagon, I think, but there are still people, you know, picking up the game and kind of trying to wade through how to do things from the start. So I thought I've got just kind of enough under my belt now to maybe share that with anybody who is looking to start playing the game and, like me, is just woo, you know, crazy. Oh man, so you still can't get the wedding pack to load with CC. That's a bummer. Maybe they'll fix it soon. I mean, they know, they have to know everybody's up in arms. I mean, that's just, I almost got it last night, but I was in my Conan world and having a lot of fun there, and then I had some things that I needed to try to do for the stream. One of them obviously was not to center my camera, but I do have that snazzy little let's see, can we see it? I have to look on the other screen. My snazzy little yellow border. Old dogs, new tricks, right? Ah, I can put that on a coffee cup too. Old dogs, new tricks. I don't hate it. Anywho, so like I said, I just wanted to kind of share what I've learned so far, and as I learn some more things, you know, we'll share them and we'll figure it all out. So having said that, I'm going to go into my builds game, because there is a way to have more money for our Sims. So okay, so you load into a game. This one was one I already had going, but you know, when you load into a game, the first thing you'll make your Sims and go in there. So let's come down here and go see Dustin. We're going to make Dustin rich today. Dustin may already have a goodly amount of money, but 109,000. He's living comfortably. Oh, look, Lucy's been... Ooh, why are we going so fast? Is he at work? He's at work. Oh, that's why it was going so fast. He's at work. We'll wait for him to come home and pick up the dog poop, and then we'll give him some more money. There he is. Look, he got promoted. Bless him. I know, pick up the dog poop. So, yeah, because when I got thinking about it last night, I thought, you know, it's not like I'm doing a lot of the, ew, dude. It's not like, you know, I'm doing a lot of kind of the life and following their lives, although I am enjoying that more than I even really thought I would. But yeah, just for the new area and the new stuff, I'm all about the outfits and the, yeah, bless him, look, he's so excited. Okay, so let me get into it. The first thing I do when I'm going to be building and doing some stuff is I go in, I get my Sims set up, and I place them in the world somewhere. And if you're going to build on a new lot, it'll put you at that new lot. And you know what? Actually, let me... he got a promotion, so we'll leave that. We'll start at the very beginning. So, you know, home create us up. I'm just digging those little, you can slow dance and cut cake. Oh, that's so cool. So that part's working for you, Jelly? I'm digging her little socks, so we're just gonna name her. And okay, 4. We'll do the fourth one from now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her name is Leanne. 1, 2, 3, 4 Dupree. And we'll just randomize all this happy stuff, and I'll just pick something for her. And love. Okay, she wants a whole bunch of people. So I'm gonna plop Miss Dupree in the world. So say I want to start on a complete blank place, and I am in Willow Creek here, right? Willow Creek comes with the base game, and I have gotcha. The ones that I have are the base game Willow Creek, and then I have Oasis Springs and Newcrest. I forget what all these packs came with. Oh wait, they tell you at the top, don't they? Well, I have the Seasons pack, and then I have, this is the Get to Work, and the Pet pack, and Cottage Living. That's a cute one. But Willow Creek is the one that comes with the base game. And so we want to build Miss Dupree a little house. And she starts out with 20,000. We'll just pop her over here by the river. And it's a blank lot, so there's not a whole lot there. And we plop her down. And then, you know what? I can't stand that border. That drives me nuts. So before I go into build mode, there is a cheat code, and you want to hit Control Shift C. Control Shift C. And that brings up the little white box at the top, and you're going to simply type Motherlode, MOTHERLODE, and bam, she gets $50,000. And you can do that as many times as you want. There is another code where you can just give them $1,000 at a time. I don't have that written right in front of me because I'm like, well, you know, if I'm gonna give them something, who wants to, you know, let's give them some money. Let's do some stuff. So once you get that little box up there, you can just type it again however many times you want and think. You have to spell it right. How much money you think they'll need or you want them to have. Well, apparently she's just all kinds of excited. Where's she going? She's like, I got some money. I'm gonna go shopping. I'll worry about my house later. I'll worry about my house later. So now we have 217,000 and we can start building with that. Another way, and so put her back in live mode. When you go into your manage the worlds area, you can also yes, isn't that's a wonderful little thing, let me tell you. I have a signing bonus in my neighborhood. When people move into my neighborhoods, they get at least $100,000 just for joining my world. So yes, I do not like to be hamstringed by, you know, such trivial things as money. Don't want to do it. But say I know I have in mind, or I just feel like building a house, which I do a lot because I love the building things. And you want to just build a house and you don't even want to have to worry about money at all. In the manage world screens where you're here, yeah, right? If only it were that easy, you know, if I could just like go mother load and there was suddenly $50,000 in my bank account. Ah, alas. But if you're going in just to build and you haven't associated anything with the family yet, when you're in your manage worlds screen, you can go to any vacant lot, and down here at the bottom is the little build dealio. So if you click that, it will take you to the lot, and down here we have the little, can you see it for, okay, it's under my little tip jar thing over there. You can see it a little bit. There's the infinity symbol. Unlimited funds. You can build as much as you want and place as much stuff as you want in build mode where the lot isn't associated with a household yet. It's just free reign. So a lot of times, even when I have a sim in mind, or, you know, a family or somebody that I'm thinking about, and I kind of have an idea of the house I want to put them in, I'll just go in and build it beforehand and get everything kind of set up that way. So now in build mode, the other things that I do, like every day when I sit down and go into my game and into my world, and look, I have these on post-it notes stuck to my monitor because, you know, grandma, old dog, new tricks. So again, you want to do Control-Shift-C to open that little cheat box, or I don't like calling it cheating. I mean, I guess technically it is, but that sounds kind of, you know, I like to think of it as enhancing, but that's neither here nor there. So I do that, and I might do these in a different order than what somebody else does, but it works for me, so this is how I do it. So you want to go BB, I don't know why, MOVEOBJECT, move objects, and that's going to let you put things closer together, or in, you know, if you're putting something on the wall and it's just not quite in the right spot, you'll be able to do that, and I'll show you that a little bit more in a minute. And then I do BB show hidden items, and that will, where you're in an area where there's things that aren't normally seen, it'll pop up extra things down here in the decorations or the plumbing, or, you know, in that area. So that's going to get you some things that you don't automatically normally see. Okay, BB. Ooh. Okay, get back in my box, back in the box. And the next one is ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. When the Sims have a career path that they're following, they have certain things like for the writers, they have to, you know, practice writing for 2 hours and write a book. And as they do these things and they level up in that, it opens up furniture and stuff like that that they can have once they reach that level. But when I'm just doing decorating purposes and not planning to play the sim and really want to go through that experience of gaining the knowledge, I will just ignore the entitlements. So BB IGNOREGAMEPLAYUNLOCKSENTITLEMENT. And now I can buy things, say in the office for the computers. I know that's usually one. Oops. I think this is the all-in-one. You have to, okay, like the SI Mac Pro, you have to have level 10 in the decorator career. But when you do that last cheat, ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement, you can buy it and place it, and that opens up all of the extra things in those careers. If I get going too fast, anybody, just go shh, calm. I am well caffeinated today, so beware. And then the last one I do is BB show live edit objects. And that and these, they will not always put something up here. I don't know why, but these two will always say that they're on. And if I want to turn them off, you just type that same command back in and it turns it off. But we'll turn it back on. And there's a bunch of other, I mean, there's so many cheat codes. And I have a website guide that after the stream I'll go back in and link it in the description box under this live, and it'll have, it's kind of a guide to different cheat codes and what they do and all of that good stuff. So much of it still, because I've just started playing the game, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna master kind of the starting stuff that I know. And then as I think of things that I want to do, I go on that site and look. Or I ask my wonderful group of new friends that I have found and get a lot of help from there. So thank you guys for helping me get a little bit more savvy with my simming. So once I get my money and I've got my little piece of land and I want to build, say, a little starter house, you can, okay, like the pre-made rooms. And look, y'all, the first time I saw these pre-made rooms, I just started plopping them down willy-nilly on the ground. It was a hot mess. And most of the time I don't use those. If I'm in a hurry and I'm starting on a blank lot, I'll pop those in because some of them really are kind of cute. Like that. I totally love that. But there are the pre-made rooms, and you can change the colors of them and just kind of pop them in your house. But being the have to do things the hard way person that I am, I will typically just go, okay, well, I'm going to just build a house. And so that's what I'll just do right now, is just quickly kind of throw together just a simple little house. We'll just kind of do as a little box. And I know, and I'll show you in just a second, you can just grab like a room shape and plop it down and drag it out. And that's an easy way to do it, especially when you know, okay, I'm going to start with this big square. A lot of times I find myself when I'm laying out the foundation or the outline of the house, I want to do funky things going along. So, you know, it's whatever you find that you get comfortable with. There's no right or wrong. No right or wrong way to do things. So, but I do want, I'm going to build, we'll have like a little room that comes out this way. Okay, so now we have basic house shape, first floor. To go up to second floors, you know, that's the little button. And I'm probably going too basic for you guys, but it's things I didn't know that, you know, just made things easier. Camera view. It defaults into the kind of slanted look down at your house that you're building. The Sim 3 camera, I have no idea what the difference is. I've just, you know, you guys know I've just started and I jumped in with Sims 4, so I don't know what it does, and I don't think it matters a whole lot in my world as it is. But the next one down is helpful, the top-down view. When you click that, that gives you that straight down view of what you're doing, and that's real helpful for laying out the rooms. And then you can just toggle back and forth. And I learned I found this little happy deal when I had Oscar out and he ran across my keyboard, and all of a sudden he's running across my keyboard and it goes whoop. And I'm like, how did he do that? I have no idea. And it took me a while to find that particular little, and I still don't know how just running across the keyboard he got it to do that. Couldn't tell you. There's probably, T. Ah, okay. See? I'm still learning stuff even as we go. That's handy to know. So apparently he stepped on the T key when he ran through the T key and tilted that. Well, what else can I do that's okay? And you can rotate with these, but I prefer to just right click. Give it to me. Come here. When you right click and then just turn your mouse, it'll give you that little, and I find that easier. Mainly because I can spin it real fast. And I'm sorry, I've got people puking all over the world now, don't I? But yeah, that I like to spin it that way. And then the W key will move you up and the S key will move you back. And the A key and the D key. W, S, A, D. Those keys will move so you don't have to keep going up. I am more of a keyboard shortcut person. If I can find out how to do it on the keyboard, I am so much more comfortable that way. So yeah, that helps a lot without having to constantly be going up and pulling it down and doing this and doing that. And I will put also those cheat codes that I put in the move objects and show hidden items and stuff. I'll also put that in the description box under this live when I'm done and it goes back up. So yeah, then there's that. Now, sometimes I like to have a slab, a house on a slab. But sometimes I want a cute foundation. So you're just going to click on some part of your house and grab this up and down deal and just whoop, and that lifts your house up. And you can take it up as far as you want it. If you want just a little foundation showing, or you want a lot of foundation showing, that's going to give you the foundation on your house. And so then you see it's lifted up and you've got that. And you can also say I wanted to extend this like one more square over. You could just take these arrows and pull them and make things a little bit bigger that way. And boom. Stairs and steps, these are another thing that that still I have a little bit of a issue sometimes getting them to turn the way I want them to go, and there probably is a better way to be doing it, but you know, this is how I've learned. Front steps and stairs inside the house, you'll click on down here, oops, come back, and then pick the stairs and steps that you want. I'm going to take these pretty bluish colored ones, and it's like won't look like it's going to let you put it at the front of the house. And like I said, I'm sure there is a total way, probably easier to do this than what I'm doing, and if there is, feel free to throw it in the chat. I'm still learning. But if you're in the early stage like I am and you're still like, why is it not turning? Why won't it do it the right way? Just throw it down and then whip it around a couple of times. Come back here. And then it'll let you, oh shoot. Control Z is my friend. And when you put it in close, it will adjust then to the length. So then going from tall, it's like, no, I want you here. It's going to shape down to the porch. Yeah, it, oh, you know what though, actually, I'm making a different porch from that. So if you want to move your steps out of the way, you just do whatever. Don't do what I just did, which I'm still not sure what that was. So you click on your stairs and you do this little move thing, and I'm just going to throw them to the side because I want to do, this is going to be like an actual little front room, and I want a porch, but I'm going to come down here to the Jelly, my teaching skills, but you know, so I want to have a little porch. So I'm going to take this flat square thing here, pop it up against the house, pull it down, and now that is just a floor part only. Let me put my walls up and you can see what I mean. So now that's going to be my porch, and I'm going to take the stairs. Hopefully they'll let me put them. And now the stairs will snap on, and if you want wider steps, just grab the side buttons and pull them, and voila, front steps. If the grid lines drive you crazy, sometimes I need them, but sometimes I don't want them there because I want to see, just hit G and it'll get rid of those grid lines, and you can kind of, you know, see what you need. So now I want a front door, and I will today not sit here and spend 3 hours going, what front door do I want? I won't put you guys through that today. So I'm going to take this front door and slap it there. And I'm going to find some cute little window. Oh, I want these windows. No. They want, no. Look, I've already lied to you. I'm not going to sit here and go, no, I don't want that one. No, I don't want that one. And what do? That's the first thing I do. But you know what I mean. You want to get your, this is when you really start getting to do your thing. And pop those over there, and then off to the side. Now I'll just do like some plain windows that way. And another thing, and I think Jelly was the one that helped me with this. Thank you so much. Or no, it was Chloe. I was telling her that I was like, all of my windows and doors are different colors. I pick, you know, what I want and I put it down, and then I go back and I have all these windows and doors that are different colors. The little design swatch tool thing at the top, if you click on that and click on your window, it pulls up all of the color options. So then you just, you know, pick how you want them to look, and you can change them that way. Of course, you do have to remember what you picked. I'm horrible at that. And also, well, we've got, hi, Anya. Did I say that right? Anya. How are you today? I'm kind of doing a quick, this is what I've learned as a noob, and if any other noobs, you know, might help with getting started. So that's how you can change. And if you decide you just wanted a totally different colored door altogether, you can just pop that little swatch on there and do that. So I'm going to go back down to our first floor. Actually, I'm going to put the walls back up. And yay! I'm going to hit and take that wall out. Thanks. I'm all about trying to make things easier. Now, the first thing I do when I go into the interior, and it probably would help if I actually put my glasses on too. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Need lights to be able to see. So I go, oh, down here, if you hit that, you can see all of the different categories you can go into. Oh, thank you, Monty's. I am loving it. I'm having an absolute ball with this game, and I love building stuff. So this was just really, really fun. So thank you. Sims folks are so nice and so friendly. I love it. So I just grabbed these little lights here. Are, you know, they're pretty bright, or you can get the little bigger ones. They're a little easier for me to find. And I just throw those around when I'm building, because when you're done, you could put it back and you get your money back for it. Well, when you're working with actual money. But I just throw lights down everywhere so I can see on the interior. And then I just kind of start piecing out my rooms. So if you want to use one of the pre-built rooms, this is where you can just go and say, I don't feel like building a kitchen today. Click down here and there's, you know, different kitchen options that you can go with. Oh, I kind of like that one. And you buy the room, and hopefully I'm getting it in the right spot. And boom. Oh, nope, see? Wrong spot. In. This is probably where I need to shift that camera angle. Did I get it that time? Yes. And then if you want it a little bigger, you can always kind of adjust that way, and then move things around and fine tune them. Say you don't want, you know, little cheapy refrigerator that comes with it. Yeah, I'm having a ball. So then you can click up here and go into the kitchen, and I've unlocked the things that they can't have. But most of them you can still get. And then you can change, well, let's not stick it half out of the house. You can kind of change up things that are in the kitchen. If you like the general format, but you don't, you know, like the refrigerator, or you don't like the oven or the stove, or to me, that is supposed to be on top of that. Ooh, child, you can't just, okay. So yeah, you can make little tweaks like that. But normally what I do is just, because, you know, like I said, I have to make things difficult. So I go in and say, okay, well, that'll be like dining area. I don't care for those. You can drag them and sell if, you know, you're doing money and you need them, or if you just want to get rid of it and you don't need your money back, you can just hit delete. My little construction light was on the wall, and so then I just, you know, then it's just a matter of going around and popping in the doors where you need them. Or arches. I like to do a lot of arches in between my rooms. Oh, good. I'm glad it helps, Anya. I think for a month now, I've had the game. And so a lot of the stuff that I learn is like trial and error. And that's how I learn best. You know, I've always been like that. People can, when I start a new job and, you know, they're training you for the job and they're like, well, this is how you do it, and you do this and you do that and you do that. It goes whoosh, in one ear and out the other. When I actually sit down and start doing things and it's like, oh, that didn't work. Oops, let me try this. That's really how I learn. And I think a lot of people are like that. So, you know, kind of, as you go along, you'll learn things that, you know, kind of work better for you. Can I get one more in there? I can. And so now this will be my dining room, the living room. We're going to need a little bathroom, aren't we? You know what I think I'm going to do? You just put that over there for right now. Yeah. Yeah, I the building aspect of it's what I absolutely love. All right. So now I'm going to just have like a little area here that I'm going to pop in for the bathroom. And then people be like, "Why'd you leave that one little space there?" Because I can and I want to, and you know, sometimes if I don't want, you know, if I want this to be a solid wall for something, I just put that door down here. They can go in that way. Pretty plant, some stuff like that, just a little creative corner. The sky's the limit. You can just do so much. Oh, I need some windows in the side here. Thanks. I am literally just throwing things up. For right now, I'm just like, let's try this. Let's do this. You know, and just the different windows, although I will try to make them somewhat match the other stuff. And I am F1, by the way. if you need to go quickly back out to the manage worlds, if you just hit F1, which I keep hitting for the longest time, it was the escape key, because in every game the escape key takes you out of that window. So yeah. And then if you want to pick out your floor stuff, and when you put it down, if you want to just do like this whole area, if you hit the shift key, that'll fill in this whole area for you. But then, like, let's say I want this area to be marble. Where is everybody? Don't know. Do you mean, okay, we're gonna have my little country house, what's looking like a little country house, but I'm gonna have some black marble at the door, so you can, you know, then just click and drag it over the spaces that you want to have just that particular flooring in. And then it's kind of the same thing with the walls. When you pick what you want for the walls, you can hit shift and it'll show you. That's a good way to see, you know, what it's going to look like, and a fast way to do that whole area. Sometimes I have noticed, and I don't know why it does it. It's probably something I'm doing. But every once in a while I'll do that and it'll like be on the wall on the outside of the house. So then I just kind of go over it. But I'm sure it's like I'm pulling it too far to one side, so it thinks I want to do both sides or something, you know. And you know what? I think going into this kitchen, I think I want to have that a couple of arches, but I want to do that like small arches. I'm just going to get rid of that for right this second. So we'll just have 3 little arches going into the kitchen that way. And let's say I wanted tile on the floor in the kitchen. Then again, just pick out tile that I want and hit shift, and it's going to do just that room. And so yeah, that's my basic building interior building, and I'll show you how the roof stuff, how that works real quick. Now I am still mastering the roof. The roof is the roof. When did you join YouTube? About a year ago. I started out, I had a beauty channel for a while, and it was kind of stressful. And like at the end of the day, when I would get finished fighting with editing equipment and camera equipment, I'd go sit down and play these games to like decompress and enjoy myself. And my husband was like, why don't you just play games? Do something that's fun, that you enjoy doing, and, you know, stop doing the things that's stressing you out. And I'm like, well, you know what? That's a kind of good idea. I'll give that a try. And here I am. So I think I started doing games on YouTube in October. So yeah, I'm not only a Sims newbie, I am a YouTube newbie. I'm a Ubi. Sorry. I did look last night. One of the things I did, I haven't put it into my streaming software yet, but you know, it's a little, it's the little sound effects of either womp 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 when I do some stupid joke that only, or thing that only I think is funny. I can do that. Or if I need a laugh on something that's like fallen apart, I have a laugh track. So I have a lot of things I need to stop and take the time to put into my streaming thing. You know, I like that. I keep saying I want to use that somewhere because I like that, but in all of the projects I've been doing so far, it just didn't seem to fit. Yeah, there's when you've got the option to either not to make your life stressful or not make your life stressful, I was like, just a no-brainer. And again, when you're in this mode, it's so hard to see what the floors look like because of the grid lines. G's gonna take those grid lines off so you can see what it looks like. Oh, are you heading out, Anya? Thanks so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe and check back. I'm on pretty much every day. Sims in either the morning or the evening, and Conan Exiles in the other time slide. Okay, so that's kind of base. Oh, let's do the outside of the house. We'll look at siding. Let's just go with a pretty little. Let's do this kind of teal color. Oh, and I need to do the porch in a kind of a slab. Ah, gotcha. Well, thanks so much for stopping in. Oh, and then like I love stone porches. And then the foundation, of course, and everything you need is on this little house. When you're in build mode and you click on that little house, it gives you just everything. So foundations are here. And I think maybe that foundation. Nah. A lattice foundation. Yes, I think the lattice foundation will work a little better. And you know, like sometimes it goes the whole way around. I think it has a lot to do with when I'm doing things and I just kind of do it piecemeal. I have to go back around and make sure it hit. And let's see what little porch rail we want. It's not a big house, so I'll do kind of a not a huge, fancy, overwhelming fence. So we'll just, okay, and so with the fences, you'll put these on the porches, and it does solid across the whole way. But then when I go through and get, there's typically rails that match the stairs, and I always, okay, yeah, that's it. And so then you just pick and just touch the stairs and it puts them up on the sides and you pop it in place. And then to get your spaces back, just go up and get the sledgehammer tool and it'll highlight, and you just do a little destruction on it. And now we have it open. Oh, look, see, I missed some wall stuff. And another easy thing to do that was a huge time saver for me when I figured this out was like, oh, I missed this wall. And it's like, oh crap, now I've got to go back and remember what siding and what color I did. Nah, you can just come up here to the eyedropper and then put it on what you want to clone and then just pop it on the areas where you didn't have it. And again, if you want to do just one piece at a time or a couple of pieces, or hit shift and do the whole area that it controls. Mhm. And yes, it's very easy to get things blocked. Um, the other night, a couple of you might have been on. We were at the house with the baby, and the dog needed a bath very badly, and I wanted my sim, the daddy sim, to give the dog a bath, and he would not give the dog a bath. And I kept telling him, and kept standing by the bed playing on his phone, and I was getting very upset with him. And I had blocked him in with the dog bed. I had put the dog bed on the floor, and it was blocking. He couldn't come around the bed. So a lot of times they'll put up like the little speech bubble or thought bubble, and it'll be, it'll show like path blocked. But he was just totally ignoring me completely and playing on his phone. But yeah, I had him blocked in the corner. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't even get to the bathroom. And I think that was when I figured out, oh, I've trapped him in by the dog bed. He needed to go to the bathroom, and he's standing there jumping up and down doing his pee pee dance. And I'm like, well, dude, just go. And he couldn't because the dog bed was in the way. So yeah, it's every once in a while I'll put something and get them trapped in. So yeah, and anything, even there's like some sunken floor plans, and I think it's like if it's just one step down, the Sims can do it, but if it's anything that would take like 2 steps to go down into it, they have to have stairs. So yeah, if you've got a foundation, you need to make sure they have their steps. All right, so the roof. And let me tell you, I have a couple of other games that I like to do building stuff in, and the roof is always the part that gives me the most trouble. And so it's like I'm determined to master the roof in just everything that I do. But the simplest thing for starting out that I did is just take, okay, the regular gabled roof. I'm just going to make this real. So you pop it in the corner, and then you just drag it to adjust it with the little arrows. So you'll drop it and adjust it to the size that you need. Now that is a very high pitch for this little house. So you can go to the top arrow, grab hold of it, and you can bring that roof down to where it isn't such a horribly high pitch, unless that's the look you're going for. And then I'll just take another one of like the same thing and put it here and stretch it out. And I think actually I'll bring it down a little bit to give it it looks like a church, doesn't it? So, and then for that, the top, the wood part, I just go in again with the eyedropper, grab that siding, and pop it up there. Or, if you wanted, you could do a completely different color. If I was like, oh, I want to do it this color to go with that. But that's kind of the same way to do that. And then if you want to do a particular, the roof trim, you could just go through and get all different kinds. I like the beveled, and I'll do it in like, okay, we'll do it in pink so you can, well, yeah, so you can see. Then when you just touch it, it like pops that around the house. Where is I feel like my monitor is so dark. Might need to see about adjusting it. I'm sure Oscar did something he shouldn't have done. I hate when it floats like that. So on that part, if you've gotten a color that you don't like, and normally, you know, I say grab that, and it will not give you the color options there for some reason, but you can just go back and pick the different color that you want it to be, and then just touch it again, and it will put that out. So let's put that back to those, and oh yeah, there obviously I'd have more windows around the house, but that's kind of the basics of the building. And if you wanted to do the other roof that I do a lot of is the one that's got the little and I'll just pull that out and, you know, like go halfway with it. And you can either just do it that way and plop it and resize it again, or this is the copy. Just hit copy and it gives you, it's already sized out. Just drop it and spin it. And I didn't have that other part quite halfway, did I? So now I've got to make that work. They can be a pain. It can just be a total pain. And I copied it, so I don't know why it's not playing nicely. The joy of roofing. You know what? Fine. It's probably because it's a square. And I'm doing, you know, this fun little, or, you know, if you wanted to just really get creative, you could just chop off your house. And then, or that would be a great place, like, let's just say, oh, you know what? I want another room back here. Oh, I hate when it floats like that. Then you can just go back and flop it on. I am bad about doing that. I am forever going, ooh, you know what? It needs one more room. It just needs one more room. They need more space. They need an upstairs gym. And then, you know, something like that. It's funny, since I've started playing this, well, and I do it in any game that I'm playing, it seems like I was riding through the neighborhood going to the grocery store the other day, and I'm looking at the houses as I pass by, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see what they did there. That would be like the gabled roof, and they've got this other roof that's kind of fitting in there. Yeah. So my husband hates going anywhere with me now, because now I am an architect. I can build that house. Okay. But so that's my thing. I was driving through my neighborhood the other day, and I saw a house that I was like, oh, I like that. And, you know, it had the little things that go up here. I don't know what all, you know, the fancy things that they're called yet, and half the time I can't find them in this game. But I was like, oh, I need to take a picture of that house. So I slowed down, and I was getting ready to just take a picture of the front of this house, and somebody walked out their front door, and I was like, okay, that would be kind of creepy if they just see me in front of their house taking a picture. So the next time I go to the grocery store, I have to drive by that house and see if I can sneak in on that. And then, of course, you know, if you want the chimneys, there's just every kind of chimney you can get to put on top of your house, wherever you wanted it to be. So yeah, there. Oh, and I'm going to try and see if I can make this look somewhat. Oops, whoa, I'm forever grabbing something. All right, I'll copy it, swish it around. Okay, yeah, see there, it went in. Now these, it'll put flush, so if you want it with no overhanging part, you can just leave it like that. But if you want to have that little bit of the eaves, you grab the smaller type arrow and pull it a little bit, and it pulls equal amounts the whole way around, and it'll give you that little bit of the overhang on the eaves that way. And then of course, if I can get my fingers going in the right directions, and it does that the whole way around, so you don't have to go to each side and pull it out, but it gives it, you know, sometimes you want it to be flush, but sometimes it needs to have that little bit of an overhang. And so yeah, that's kind of that was my basics of getting started building. So I hope it helps everybody, somebody, anybody. And Jen, you know, you can always reach out and we'll figure it out together. Put that on here. So yeah. And you can also, all right, so we'll go back to manage worlds. And let's say I wanted to, the Goths. Let's say I wanted to remodel the Goths' house for them. I can click on it and I can go into the build mode and it'll take me to their house. And then I can go in and decide, you know what, I don't like what you've got in this house. You know, I don't like that. Or you can put it in inventory. The lot does not have inventory. All right, you can sell it. Probably because they're not actively playing. But you can go in and change existing houses too. And like if there's somebody living in a house, but you really want that house? It's like, I like that house. I don't feel like taking the time to have to build that house. Oh, okay, somebody's in there. It's like, okay, the Goths live here, so I can't have that house. You can click on them, and down at the bottom, do more, and you can evict them. You could just kick them out of their house, and then you can move your sim right in. But yeah, those, you will need to have plopped them down in some little house they can afford and given them money to be able to buy it. This one's kind of a cool house. I like the layout of that one. I like these big sprawling houses, and every time I set out to build a house, I end up, I'll say, okay, I'm going to do a starter house, and then I end up with some sprawling something. My first kind of, let's see, oh, I'll need to go back out. My first sort of bigger house with more of a roof. That I did was this house. I think I finished furnishing. Well, I've moved them in, so I must have. Nope, nope, nope. Wrong house. Manage worlds. Oh, I'm in an event and I can't manage worlds. How did I? What is happening here? I didn't cue them to get married. Are they just getting married without me? Well, you know what? You're just gonna stop. I've crashed the wedding. Now I can go back to manage worlds. Oh, they were at the venue. That's what it was. Well, I'll just go into build mode and we can look at it, because that's where I'll end up going for that one anyway. So this was my first kind of involved attempt. When you're in build mode, and look, I felt so completely idiotic the first time. I was like, God, it's so dark. Can't see anything to build. Duh. You can change the time of day when you're in build mode. Get rid of the grid lines. So this was my first big project. And I probably still will mess around with the roof. The roof part for this was what took some finagling on my part. And I'm sure there's, you know, better ways to do it and different ways, and it would look neater. But this is actually what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 8 separate pieces of roofing. There's like that piece, and then these 4 sizes were here. And then I had to do like this little piece that I squeezed in to cover these smaller corners. And then there's 4 pieces of those that popped in. But I gave them a pull-out back. And then they had the whole, whoa, not in the basement. Drop some walls, but not all the walls. So yeah, this was the inside of my first kind of big. And in fact, I need to change the lights out. But yeah, I love the building. Of course, when I built this house, when I did this house, I didn't put stairs. I had the whole thing laid out all night. I had my, you know, my rooms upstairs, and I had completely not put stairs from the first floor to the second floor. So then I had to go back and try to figure out how to do that without completely wrecking the design. But so yeah, that's my basics in beginning building, and I can't wait to learn even more and then share that with everybody. But now I'm going to head back. I'm working on my, I don't know if anybody watched Downton Abbey when it was on. It's been off, well, it's been off the air for a while, but I tend to, when I'm playing games and stuff on my second monitor, I'll just have something going in the background, and usually it's Downton Abbey. Because so this is my my Downton Abbey world that I'm creating. I've got the house, and this is what I'm going to work on some more today, the interior of this house. And then I had to put the family over here because I was excited to start making the family, but they all just kept standing in front of the house that I'm building for them with their little impatient, I have to pee, I'm hungry, I'm tired. So I've slapped them over here in this house until I get their house ready. But Downton Abbey's set in like the early 1900s, and it's the Countess of Grantham, the Dowager Countess of Grantham, the little daughter that everybody hates in the beginning, the sweet little daughter that everybody loves. Where is my Mary? Oh, she's just, well, she's apparently going for a picnic in the park in her dinner attire with her dad. So, all right. But I still have the servants to do, and I need to finish the main house, and then I need to do the servants' quarters and areas and stuff like that. But this house is my monstrous baby right now that I'm working on. Okay. I still have work to do on the outside, but it's, you know, I'm one of these that every once in a while I'll kind of pop around in a project, especially if it's something big and it's like, okay, I'm tired of working on the outside. I want to do some of the stuff on the inside. So let's drop down to the first floor. Oh, I've grabbed the door again. So yeah, this is, I got this done. No, I want to go down there, but I want that. I got part of this yesterday. I got the entrance, and then their small library, and the large library music room. Actually, I think I may put the music room kind of more of the sitting room. Get rid of these grid lines. And then the little towers, I'm gonna, although I'll probably make this tower a bathroom tower, a bathroom, and this one like a little office area. Hi Jill, thank you. I have fun, so it's always nice when somebody else is having fun with me. I'm working on this little oak the trees in it. I did go up to the second floor because I was curious about how I was going to do the little area overlooking the entrance hall. So I did get that, and up here will be the bedrooms and some sitting rooms, but I still have to finish my, where am I this morning? Not that the afternoon light does a whole lot for the inside, but I'll just grab another couple of these. Like I said, I think my monitor settings have gotten a little dark. It looks a little, actually when I look on my other monitor where I can keep a track on the stream, it looks better on that monitor, so I'm glad it doesn't look as dark for you guys as it does for me. My bird has probably run across the keyboard and reset something. So now I have to decide on a rug for this room. And this, Jen, this is my other area where I live when I'm doing stuff. And it should, I know I turned it on. Okay, I probably just turned it back off. I wish that one would tell you when it goes. Is it show hidden items or hidden objects? I copied this stuff over from my post-it note that Oscar kept chewing. Hidden objects, no wonder. See, look, I don't even know why I put items up there. I knew something was a little off. Okay, so it's BB show hidden objects. Boom, there they are. Okay, so yeah, scratch that show hidden items. It's BB dot show hidden objects. SHOWHIDDENOBJECTS. And that's where it gets some more of these other more items. I have no idea where they come from. I just know if I type that, there's more stuff to choose from. So, okay, I have that rug in the entrance way. So let's do something a little different for back here in this room. Maybe that one. Oh, if you have a rug and you want it to be bigger, or if it's too big and you want it to be smaller, the parenthesis keys, up by the P key, the right parenthesis key makes it bigger, and the left side parenthesis makes it smaller. So you can size things up and down. Now, sometimes I've noticed when you size something, it may throw things off for the Sims, depending on what it is and where it is. But I haven't noticed that happening too awfully much. And I don't like that color. And I can't stand that box being there. Okay. Maybe that color? Oh. Stop it. Stop it. Maybe do it in the brown. You know what? That rug's just not doing it for me. So I'm just gonna get... Oh my god. Oh, okay. Control Z, people. The most important, absolute important thing in anything I do is Control Z. Okay, now I have the rug, and I'll delete that. Whew. Yeah. Sometimes I get going way too fast on something, and the next thing I know, I've deleted half of my house. Control Z. I don't hate that. I don't know yet that I love. Ooh, let's try that. Oh, nope, come here. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then I probably could put a little... Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Control Z. And I don't, it's gonna drop it under. Okay. Well, that's kind of cute in a little different way. Actually, I kind of like that. Cool. Now I've just got to figure out what kind of furnishings. I know what I want, but I don't know that I'll be able to find it in here. I want one of those. This is gonna have to... Okay. Balance and symmetry. That's a little. Oh, and sometimes if you want to move things just a little bit, you grab it and like hold the Alt key. You can fine tune things a little better. You can just kind of, move them just a little bit. So there's that. But what I picture, and I haven't seen it in any of the furniture, in any of the things that I have, but it's it's like it's a round little love seat or settee or something, and it's got the kind of the high back and round. That would be kind of cool to sit right there, but I haven't seen that, so we'll just have some nice or red. Yes, I think the red. So we'll have, you know what, that does need to come this way, I think. Ooh, or do we want that one? Okay, but you know what, I think, is there a darker? That's darker. Yeah. That's the ticket. So yeah, we'll kind of have this in here. Is that the right? And a little table to put in front. Maybe something a little like so. We need some little fancy, or maybe not necessarily fancy, but a little end table. Oh wait, maybe. No. I can spend entirely too much time picking furniture and stuff, but yes, I have that one, Jill. Yes, thank you. That was a big deal for me because I was like, I want this. Why can't I? But I've got to actually make one of these Sims get to level 10 and something. So yeah, that was ooh, let's not make that big. But I do feel like it needs to be a little smaller. So yeah, that made me much happier. And the only thing, and look, let me ask you guys, so say I'm making this a little smaller, right? I want it to be a little smaller because it just looks so huge. But now if I want to put like a little plant on it, or it's just something small, that. But now when I go to put a plant on it, it puts it where the top of the table would have been. Is that just like, just have to deal with it because I've resized the table? Or is there maybe something that, a code I can put into? Because I was like, oh, well, maybe if I make this a little smaller, but it still stays to where. So I guess that's, that's just one of the You can have one or the other, but you can't have it all. You can't have all the little fun features. Because, like, I really like to have little lamps there. But I guess, you know, I just bite the bullet and, oops, make it the size it's supposed to be. Because they do need a little lamp. I prefer lamps to overhead lighting. Well, like even in just real life too. I yeah, give me nice soft lamp lighting. Now there was a lamp I found, a little table lamp. Maybe it was this one. Yes. I've used this one a lot. You know, I'm so bad about, I'll get things that I like, and I pretty much have every house decorated the same way, and I'm trying to get better about doing that. But I always used this one in like these lighter kind of pastel colors, and so I was excited when I actually noticed, oh, that's a cool color red. I like that. I like that. So it's the library. So I feel like we need, you know, lots of nice cushy chairs. So maybe have like, okay, we'll have a couple of prissy chairs. We'll have some prissy chairs. You know what? Actually, I think I'll do that with like a prissy chair. They're gonna yell at me that they can't walk by this stuff, I bet. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If it needs to be fixed, I'll fix it. But until then, we'll just actually, I think I would rather do this and give them like a taller table that you know, in case they want to spread some books out. And actually, I think there are some books. Oh, decorations and clutter is one of my favorite things to go into. Because it has all the cute little knick-knacky things. Like a notebook. Yeah, the TVs are definitely that. So we'll see. Don't know how it might go, but we need a cute little lamp here. Oh, they would definitely have a Tiffany lamp. Can you put, okay. I was like, I put stuff on the shelves. See, they have a little Tiffany lamp. And I have the doors there. I saw like a little beverage cart thing. It might be in some of the cluttery stuff, maybe, or surfaces. You know, well, oh, like a foyer table kind of thing is maybe what I need. Oh, well, they definitely have one of these. I'm gonna put one of these over here because somebody will like to sit in the in the tower and do things. So yeah, we'll let them have a little office area in the tower. Let's get them a chair, which is under comfort. I'm finally starting to get a little more comfortable with where everything is. Oh, and oh, kitchen counters. I need to show you kitchen counters. Jen, because I know you'll probably be like me and enjoy really kind of decking out the kitchens. So I'm just I'll do that right here. This isn't gonna be the kitchen, but just to kind of show you what I'm talking about, because it's one of those things that makes way more sense when you can see it. I'm gonna just move that for right now. So to go into the kitchens, I turned the auto counters off, so that way instead of it snapping it where it thinks it should go, because it took me and I cannot take credit for knowing this just intuitively myself. This is when I had to call my guru Chloe and say, oh my gosh, help me, why does this game not have corner counters? It does, I just didn't know where to look. So to get to where you have counter options, you find the counter you want and click on it, and then when you click the swatches, to see the swatches, there'll be little sprockets over here, and when you click on the sprockets, that's when it's going to give you all of the counter pieces. So the inner corner, when you hit that, then it gives you that inner corner piece that you can pop in, and then this will give you the little fill-in pieces. And yes, I can't believe I was totally forgetting about that, because that was like the kitchens and bedrooms are like, I spend the most time, well, I don't know, in living rooms too, but I spend a lot of time in the kitchen because I'll have a very specific way I want it laid out. So then like at the end, you can pick the end piece. And at first I was like, well, you know, what does that matter? But, and this isn't one of them, but one of the counters, it has, oh, I think it's like this one maybe. It has the tiled top. So when you pick the end pieces, it actually closes off that, well, duh, I'll just show you. It closes off that end piece. So you'd have, it doesn't just end, it finishes it off like would really be, like how kitchen counters would really be done. And the other thing I like too about that is, oh, come back. Like some of them, this must not be one of them. Maybe it's this one. When you go in, it'll have like the little end pieces that has the decorative, like the one that was in Mammy's kitchen, off at the end. So you can cap your ends off with these. And let's see what is and I even think like, okay, that was the end and the corner pieces. I know, isn't it great? I love it. I love it. And so yeah, there's that whole thing. And then, and I'm gonna use those counters like doing the upper ones, because they're pretty when you do the top cabinets, the hanging ones. these get fun too, because then you've got the corner cabinet that has some, like, you know, the plates stacked, and the little curtain hanging thing. And so then these actually have, and it'll look like you can't get it to go, but if you keep sliding it just right, it'll snap in eventually. Yes, oh, yeah, that's right. And I needed to mention that too, Jennifer. This was in the cottage living pack. That was the other one that I got, was the cottage living. So these counters are in that. Yeah, I love cottage living furniture. It's so cute. That's the pack that where I did that little flower shop, Jen. That was the cottage living. So I think that's probably one that you would really, really enjoy. Because it has the cute little country kitchen things, and the ones that go off to the side. Yes. Yeah, that would be probably the next one I would get. And then the longer pieces. Yes, with the llama. I love the llama. And then the seasons pack. I got the seasons pack too. That was that you can pick, you know, what season things start in. But I don't think, as far as decorations, that has, you know, anything too wild and crazy. But that was a decorator pack. So yeah, like that comes with the base. Okay, yeah, this is one that comes with the base game. And it's, you know, for the hanging ones, you have all these different ones that you can put up. And then the taller one, and I mean, they just think of absolutely everything. It's just, it's so cute. So cute. Oh, and I like that one. Of course, that's in the cottage living pack. But yeah, that's the trick for kitchen counters. And oh, and then if you want the islands, I was having a ball with the islands. So you can have like just a whole circular island. And then the other thing I was doing with the island, oh, come back. Yes, girl, I love an island. Oh, nope, spin back around. So like I'd have a little bar area, and then I'd cap off the end of my bar like so. Yes, Jelly, islands are everything. I am all about an island. And then some of the islands, like with the um cottage living pack, is where, well, that was like the first ones that I showed you, like Mammy had, is in Mammy's kitchen. The bar trick hack. No, what's the bar trick hack, Jelly? Are you talking about like making the island bars this way, or the bars that you get in the, like the bar? The bar. A bar in the counters. I've never tried to do a bar in the counters yet. So yeah, is there a special trick to that? They won't automatically just kind of smack together? Ah. Oh, well, yeah. I'm just yeah. I'm just piecing. I was doing this to show my just to show how they go together. But yeah, like to make things look a little better. I see what you're saying. Yeah. And the bars, you would think that well, I no, I guess you would think the bars and the kitchen counter things would be together, but they're not. Um, oh yeah, really? I hadn't like these grills. Ah, stop it. Woo! No, that's not. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, the refrigerators. I need my refrigerators to bump up to my counters. I don't know, you know. Well, I do know why. I get because that's always the way it was, and like my my family, everybody's house I've ever been in, the refrigerator bumps up flush with the counter. So I would and have to do a lot with the alt to get that to fit in right. But yeah, that's the kitchen things that I knew there was something else that I wanted to really make sure I showed because but place a wall. Okay. All right. Hold on. Back to the kitchen. The blue base game counters. These and do the wall. The upper counters. Okay, wait. Did I get to the okay, I've got the uppers. Does it matter where and how high? Oh, they've got cute little end ones too. Make it a slab. A down here slab? Oh, I need to place a wall. I can't do it on the existing wall. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, and then put these over here. Ah! Jelly's my helper. She keeps me straight. It's very hard. That was why, yeah, that was why I mm, the little the little parentheses. Oh, the wall, make the wall half. Oh. Okay, I see. I think I see where we're going. So we want to make a half wall or a medium half wall. Okay. Oh, crap. I hit the F1 again. Where am I? Go back. Go back. Without the half wall. Okay, so yeah, now I'm losing you. Yeah, it does get kind of hard to do these things when it's like, okay, in translation. Yeah, if you've got one, we'll look at it. It might be something neat that will help. So yeah, that's kind of kitchen kitchen things. I was trying to think if there was anything else because I usually spend a lot of time in the kitchens. Oh, and look, so I was getting so frustrated the other night about why my Sims kept wanting to wash their dishes in the bathroom sink. I mean, I make them this beautiful kitchen, and this nice sink, and they take their dishes to the bathroom and they wash their dishes in the bathroom sink. It drives me absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But my friend was telling me the other night that they'll go to like whichever is like the best sink for that has the highest kind of things. But yeah, it drives me nuts when they go wash their dishes in the sink, in the bathroom sink. I'm just like, please, please don't. Are you going to pee in the kitchen sink next? What are we even doing here? But yeah, it's just maddening. They kind of have their own little thing. I was watching a stream this morning. Somebody had gotten the wedding pack and was trying to do the wedding, and they're like, okay, the Sims need to, where they go and sit, and you tell them to go sit, and he's like getting really frustrated. He's like, they're not sitting. My Sims very seldom do what I ask them to do. No, just that part you're talking about will be fine, Jelly. So yeah, I mean, half the time I find that what I tell them is a mere suggestion, and if they deign to, comply with my to acquiesce to my request at that moment, they will. But if they have something else that they would rather do, they'll go do that too. Oh look, Lord have mercy, I have left a piece of the kitchen in the I have kitchen in the library. That won't do. Now I've got the walls off again. All right, we'll just come back this way. There. So yeah, that's my day. But I didn't mean to pick that up. It does make for entertainment when I'm in the mood to play with my Sims and watch them in live mode. It is rather entertaining when they, just kind of do what they want. It's maddening sometimes. But I tried to do a wedding. Now, granted, it was a wedding without the wedding pack and all of the things that it's supposed to be doing and that they're saying that, it will do. But God, they didn't do anything I asked them to do at the wedding either. And I was just like, okay, fine. I think they ended up standing on the sidewalk by the side of the road to exchange their vows or something. It was just like, fine, whatever. All right, so it's in the gallery now. And all right, I can remember how to do this. Old dog, new tricks, right? Oh, it's got to finish doing its thinking. See, look. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have the gallery. Well, I guess the gallery will stay there. Um, yeah, it's, it's kind of funny because I was like, okay, what? I didn't go into it expecting things to be perfect. And I think, well, real life weddings are, oh, I have to have a hidden bookcase door. Um, real life weddings are kind of like that too. You can set out with all the good intentions in the world. Oh crap. But when it comes to it, it may not always come off as planned. Oh, okay. So I download this, right? And it went into my, okay, let's go back over here where I've got some room. Oh, gotcha. Oh wait, I need to move this back so I can see better. Ah, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. Oh. Nice. Turn it backwards towards the wall. Okay. Turn it backwards towards facing the wall or back. Oh, stop it. Whoa, come back. Too far. Cool. Like that? And move it to the wall? Whoa, where'd it go? Come back. Let's see. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, nope. Let that go. It'll go over one more, won't it? Or will it? Nope. I think that's as close as I can get it. Gotcha. So then, boom. And then delete the wall. Okay, let me put that back where it was. Delete the wall. Will that delete the whole thing though? Oh, gotcha. Undo it. All right, we'll have to fiddle with this. We'll fiddle with this more after I get my. I'm in that obsessive. I see where you're going with it though. So yeah, that's cool. Thank you. I have to figure out how I'm gonna. Oh yeah, my book, my door, my Wait, that's not the walls I had in here yesterday. I had the different walls in here yesterday, didn't I? I know I did. I had those walls. I did that shift thing and put the wrong walls all over. Okay. There. I knew something was looking a little funny over here. It just wasn't quite. I've been finding things, and I'm sure it's probably, you know, totally something I'm doing or not doing that I should be doing. When I go into and things have become undone. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Everybody, you know, you can learn so much just kind of watching and finding ways to do things. But look, now I've lost my hidden bookcase door. And actually, in Downton, they do have a hidden bookcase door. between like the library and the sitting room or something. Okay, no, I need you to turn. No, turn. I make that bigger? Woo, okay. That's a little bit too big. So yeah, it'll just have to be, it's, so yeah, I'll need to drop the walls to be able to finish doing some stuff in here. But yeah, the big library is over here's where I want to have like some puffy sofas, puffy chairs. Okay, cool. Thank you. Comfort chairs. All right, well, I've got the little fancy chairs over there. I think we need some of these chairs here. And another little table for here. An accent table. Oh, there's the beverage cart thing. Yes, they need a beverage cart. Okay, we'll take the black beverage cart. Just kind of put that over there for right now. And then there we go. Find them a little reading lamp. Oh, I have so much fun doing these little projects. Oh, I think definitely they would have a little jellyfish lamp. Is that what they call that? But definitely one of these down here in the where the desk is. So we'll give them. Okay. Cool. Oh, no problem. I get it. Like you said, it's difficult when you do. I love the jellyfish lamps. They're another thing that I end up putting all over the house. I really need one. Yeah, I need some of those in my real life, in my real world. Well, of course. I will always think of you when I place jellyfish lamps. Oh, can I put something on top of the... Oh, it won't let me. See, that's one thing I gotta tell you, that the 3 candles... You know, sometimes, and I've never, sometimes the stories, the blurbs that come with the stuff will catch my eye, but sometimes I don't think to read them, but sometimes they're really funny. 3 candles that stand still, save their flickering lights, sought refuge from the impending night. Said 1 to 3, the tallest was he, excuse me, please, but I don't see why we should fear the night. We shine, we glow, we light up so bright. Said 3 to the 1, the smallest of thee, it is true we shine so bright, but my wick's height is low, and soon out of sight. Oh, you gotta love it. We'll put those on the table there for giggles. And let's see. Oh, you know what? We need the fireplace thingies. I think they were in decorations and clutter, or decorations and miscellaneous. Yes. So we'll have our little fire pokers. And oh, my nose itches. This weather has been so crazy. It's like the last couple of days have been in the upper 60s. I think yesterday got into 70 here. So then Mother Nature's like, oh, well, let's start thinking about pollen, and start. And then it gets cold again. So like yesterday, I think it hit 70 yesterday afternoon while I was streaming. And so like today it's 46 and cloudy. And I know, and I know I should not say any. Look, I'm sitting here complaining that it's like 46 today, and I know some of you guys are just absolutely freezing. I'm sorry. Don't send me hate. I worked in an office one time, and we had a sister company in Detroit, and we were having, okay, granted, it was a cold spell for North Carolina. It was really cold here. I think it was like, like maybe 25 degrees. It was cold for those of us who don't live in the cold. And I was talking to one of the ladies in the accounting department in Michigan, and I was like, God, it is so cold. I will be so glad when winter is done. And she's like, I don't even want to hear about your cold. Don't even talk to me about cold. She goes, when I was pumping gas this morning, it was -10. And I'm like, I'm sorry. So I had to learn to keep my thoughts on the temperatures to myself a little more, because I forget that I'm in a fairly moderate zone, and some people have it much harsher where they are. So whenever I'm insensitive about and whining about how cold it is, forgive me in advance. Hi, Cadence. And I will forgive everyone in advance for having the whole when it's like 60 degrees and everybody's going, oh my God, it's so hot, it's so hot, and it's like 102 here with the humidity of 185%. Oh, how's he doing? Is he out of surgery yet, Cadence? All right. Okay, I like that. I like that there. These windows, I keep shoving these windows around in little different places, and I've got that in the middle of a wall. I think, did I move it? Kind of. So yeah, that there. Maybe like one here too, maybe. I'm all about making some like a pacemaker. Yeah, those usually are pretty safe. How will they watch? I know it'll be like too giant, but I'm just curious. Yeah, see. I knew that wasn't going to quite do it, but you never know. Sometimes you have to see. You have to give it a little looky look. Put that right there. Let's move this over a little bit and find a picture to go over our fireplace. I think I kind of, that's not gonna fit, but it's not really the, we want, oh, you know what, we need snooty looking ancestors. Okay, I need that to be a little bit bigger. And stack 2 on each other. Oh, crap. Come back here. Okay, that didn't, I must have done something. Oh, get rid of that. I'm just gonna puff it up a little bit. Slide it into place. And I wish it would let me put candles or something on top of the fireplace. But that's okay. I can flip more. I won't put pictures up there either. That's okay. I can handle it. I can live with it. So I'm gonna put a, oh, I was looking like for some little French doors. Oh, I need to fix that gravelly thing out here. Oh wait, I found that in here and in here or here. Is it this one? No, it was not that one. It's okay, that one there. Okay. I want like some French doors. Oh, I see what you're saying. So okay, that might work, but hold on. Can I have some in? Oh, okay, hold on. Hold that thought. Let me put that down there. What if I put this over, that over there? Okay. Yeah, and then that way they can go in and out through that, through there. I'm just going to spread these windows out a little bit. I'm going to go back through. I know the outside, it looks a little kind of wonky right now because windows are just willy-nilly everywhere. But I'll go back through kind of when I finish and straighten up the windows and get them in a little better way. God. All right, I could not tell you why I keep hitting the F1 obsessively today. All right, so it's coming along, guys. Look, I've got the entranceway kind of done. I need to spend some more time doing like little details in the entranceway, and then the big library. And I'll go back through and add things to a lot as I as I find items when I'm looking for something else in another room. That's when I'm like, oh, this would look cool in the library. So I have like the first pass of decorations, and then I go back through and do even more little fine-tuning decorations. But I'm going to make this, oops, this tower, this little tower is going to be the potty. Potty. And I think we need to have snooty potty floor. And now we'll have, I get these in black. I can. Oh, I need to see where the windows are. I probably need to, I'll end up pulling the windows out, I have a feeling, but well, no, they'll need to be there. I'll put curtains or something. It'll be okay. It will be okay. Yeah, what I'll probably end up doing, let's just move this. I can clone it when I need it again. All right, put the potty back there. And then we'll have a sink. A sinky dinky. A tastefully sophisticated sink. So the maids will bring the dishes all the way over here to this corner of the house to wash them. Tastefully sophisticated sink. I don't like putting things like that in front of windows like that. So look, here's what I'll do. I mean, I doubt they need 2 sinks and 1 toilet, because it's not like it's a public bathroom, but I have to have balance and symmetry, or it wears on me. I keep trying to, to have a little. I'm building the house from Downton Abbey. Suzia, do you know what, have you ever seen Downton Abbey? It was on PBS. It's a British show. Actually, I'll show you guys, for those of you who may not know exactly what I'm talking about. I usually try to keep this pulled up so I can. Wait, that's not it. Come back. Well, it helps if I don't put interior. And it's actually Highclere Castle in England. So like, that's, oh, go away. Like, go away. Seriously, go away. I don't, okay, fine. Fine. I don't have to look at your picture. I can look at another picture. So yeah, this is what it, oh, for goodness sakes. I hate all this stuff now. It's like, do you want me to look at stuff on your site or not? But you can see what I'm talking about. Um, so yeah, there's still a lot of stuff on the outside I do need to work on. And I won't I won't be able to get it exactly like it because it, you know, you've got that 4-story cap. So I forgot to minimize that so I can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Did I get it turned off? So yeah, that's where I'm going. I've got to put some more of these on top and do some more tweaking on the outside. Right now I'm trying not to think about it, and that's something that I really, you know, it's terrible, but I'd really rather we not kind of get that discussion heated up and in chat, if you don't mind, because politics and religion and things like that can make sometimes for uncomfortable situations. So let's just keep it light. I want this, my channel is a refuge to come and not think about the harsher aspects of the world. So yeah, I'm gonna have the 2 little sinks in here, and I need to drop the walls. Yeah. And put a little rug. I am all about rugs. Rugs and plants, man. I can create an entire world with nothing but rugs and plants. Don't need it to be that. Ooh, you know what though? So this is my new favorite thing, is stacking rugs. But that's gonna put it right on top, isn't it? Yeah. It needs to be just a little lower. So yeah, I like that. And some pretty sconces. I am so sorry, I didn't mean to rub that all over the mic. Oh, and sometimes when I get laughing and hissing in the mic, I apologize. If it gets really bad, let me know. And I've got the little windscreen fuzzy cover from my old headset. I had to get a new one, and I'm just like, okay, I keep forgetting that it doesn't have the little, what do they call the things that go over? I don't want to say dead cat. Or maybe it is dead cat, the fuzzy things that you see on the big microphones. And I've got to get, that's the next thing I want to get. Hey Donna. I'm glad we are trying to have some fun here today. I'm dragging bathroom ideas past everybody. But I need to get a, you know, like a microphone that I can put up here, and then maybe just use the earbuds or a different headset. Because the other night I was combing my hair, and I know it was just kind of where the thing sits, and it was just like, you know, really flat to my head. And I was like, oh my God, is that headset like, you know, am I gonna have a bald spot from the headset? So it's like maybe I need to see about getting a freestanding mic and, you know, using earbuds occasionally. So I do have, when I'm not streaming and I'm just listening, I'll switch it out and put, you know, gosh, even just the ones that came with, you know, that come with the phone. I've just got a little adapter and plug those in. And we'll have those on when it's just me and I'm listening at things. Because I'm like, I really feel like, I just feel like it can't be good to spend, you know, 12 hours a day with something rubbing on the top of my head. These windows, I've got them all in kind of crooked. And back to my favorite. This is like my favorite tab is the decorations, and clutter is just so many fun things. Oh, you know what? Oh, stop. I need the coat of arms over the fireplace. Maybe, okay, let me just move them over there for, oops. Maybe we'll do the coat of arms over the fireplace. In a very, and yeah, we'll need to bring that up a little bit. Maybe not quite, well, no, I slide it down. Maybe it's not poking through to the second floor. No, yay, yay. Okay, now I can't decide. What do you guys think? Snooty family or coat of arms? So here we've got coat of arms, snooty family. I guess I could be a little nicer than snooty family, coat of arms. And put the coat of arms somewhere else. Oh, well, you know, we will need to have, oh, stop spinning around. Yeah, that's kind of leaning. It fills that space a little better, I think. Because if I get that picture bigger, I can make it a little bigger and it'll fit out here better. Yeah, yep, coat of arms, that's seems to be the consensus. I think so. What other colors does it have? Okay, I guess it's got that kind of purplish on the outside. There we go. There we go. That's the ticket. Oh, I guess I need to have a door to the bathroom, huh? So let's put the wall back. I'm so glad that, you know, like when you put walls up and take walls down, you do get the money back when you delete it, right? I mean, not that it matters because I'm in build mode, but a lot of the things I'm glad you get the money back on, because I am bad about changing my mind. Maybe we'll have another hidden bookcase door going into the bathroom this side. Of course, it doesn't go, it's not as large as the other bookshelves, but that's okay. No, you know what though? I think maybe one of these cute little doors from the garden pack. Edgar the Generous. Let's have it. Okay. I like well, you know, a bathroom door with a knocker on it, it makes perfect sense to me. So there's like this, you have to go to the bathroom. You've got the big lion knocker on the bathroom door. Boom. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Do I want to do, let's see. I want, where is that? This tile maybe? Yes. Okay. I like that. I like that. Will it give me part of the wall so we can see? Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Now find some more things to go on my wall. So Donna, are you having a good day today? Need... I really, 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 really... I like the sun too, though. Y'all, I put the sun everywhere. The little happy sun. That's kind of high over the window, and it, you know, wouldn't be totally visible, but it just seems like a good place to have that. I don't know why. Oh dear, one of those days. Well, I was just before you came in, I was just saying that I really wanted um my channel to be a fun, safe escape from the crazy things of the day. Pop in, we have some fun, and do our thing. Well, you'll have to, when you get home this evening, just have a nice beverage and take it out on some Sims. Make a dude wash a dog. but you have to get him stuck behind the bed so he can't get out to go wash the dog, and then yell at him because he's not doing what you asked him to do. Okay, I think I might can, because I'll be, like I said, I'll be back 10,000 times putting little things in here, but I think now we'll go to the drawing room. Okay, I'm gonna move this because I don't need this right here. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, he was really getting belligerent. He was really, really just totally getting belligerent. So this is going to be our drawing room and music room. I need to put this wall back up. And then this will be a bathroom in here that carries into about undecorated wall. Did you have that storm stuff yesterday too? Did you get the ice storm? Oh, Jelly, did y'all get a lot of ice? Ice is always just, ice storms are just crazy. Okay. Oh, nope, nope, not there. There. Well, I'm glad that at least it wasn't so bad that you guys don't have electricity and power and stuff. That always, I'm glad to see you. Wow. It's been such an odd weather year. That's what I was telling them earlier. You know, yesterday it was like 70 degrees here, and today it's 45. And, you know, what's Mother Nature blessing you with next? Let's see. Okay, so you're getting ice now. Oh, more rain and sleet. Of course. It's just craziness. All right, so I think our drawing room is going to be a nice I'm thinking pinks and rose colors have a more feminine appeal. The libraries are the dark, rich red. Yeah, I have a my best friend lives in Texas, and they really just that that storm last year they had. Of course, you guys probably got a lot from that too. It's just kind of crazy. All right, I'm gonna start out with that, and I think I'm gonna do. We're gonna have white floors in here. I wish it would let you have the parquet in different colors. I can do it with this, and that's, you know, I don't, that just doesn't do it for me, you know? Maybe we'll just, oh, well, oh, I was going to say, well, we can go marble, but marble might be a little, it's still the drawing room. So we want, oh gosh. You know, my granddaddy always said that if it thunders, if it if you hear thunder in winter, it will snow within 10 days. Right, Jen? Isn't that what granddaddy always said? And you know, every single time I've ever heard it thunder and it's in the winter, we would get snow not long after that. I don't, maybe once or twice I've, you know, it's thundered, and yeah, yep, and we didn't get something, but 9 times out of 10, granddaddy always, he had that one on the head. If you heard thunder, you'd see snow. Oh, I just jelly. Yeah, I'm glad to know I some days I don't know where I am. I'm just I'm just here. Maybe if I put the darker border on that, it'll, yeah, that helps a little, not a lot. But then again, you know me, I'm going to have carpet or rugs all over the floor, so it's not going to show that much. It's going to be more a matter of finding um rugs to go with the walls. I mean, yeah, the wallpaper. So I think that's the one I like. Okay, so that's the, which one is it? Okay, it is that one. All right. So I am not a, oh, hmm. Probably a little bit darker. Do you guys think? Little bit darker on that. I want to bring it down from the I want it to be some variety of pink. Oh, can we get that in a pink? That might be interesting. No. I think more the floor to ceiling pink color. Yeah. I just Okay. So we have Petite Fleur Brocade, Damask, Modern Brocade. No, we're definitely going to go with some variety. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do like one wall, and then that way while I'm doing things, I'll decide, oh, I like the darker better than the light, or vice versa. Yeah, dogs are great when they learn how to do things like that. Pets are just, they're just funny little creatures. Like I said, half of how I learn things work in games is when Oscar runs across my keyboard and does something. I was in a game one night and having a conversation with people, and Oscar ran across my keyboard and totally it like turned off my chat, and I couldn't figure out how to get it back. And I was so afraid that, they were going to think I was just being totally rude and snobbish, or, just like, oh, I'm not going to speak to you anymore now. And because, I'm like that. I'm one of these people pleaser. And I couldn't figure out how to get it straightened back out again. And they're, and they're keeping talking to me, and they're asking me questions, and I'm like, oh, I think I ended up having to like log out of the game and go back in because I just couldn't figure out how to how to fix it. It's like, okay, sorry. Oscar and I are just a hot mess when we're out together. He'll be out with me tonight when I'm doing, oh, can I get that in pink? No. He'll be out tonight while I'm Conaning. All right, I don't hate that, so we'll put that there for now. Um, and the piano. Um, activities. I'm like, wait, what? Where? All right. Okay, big poll time again, guys. White grand piano or black grand piano? Hmm. Hmm. All right, you know what? We're just going to put one of each down here. So it's not like it's costing us actual money. Yeah. Yeah. Jelly. Black is the consensus. I'll have a, yeah. Well, yeah. But then there's a contrast with the black too. So in the swirl back around. You know what? I don't need double doors going into the bathroom. That's not that's not what I need there. Yeah. Upstairs in one of the small parlors, I'll have the white one. Yeah. The black has a nice pop to it. All right, I'm just gonna put that right there for right now. I'll fix it. I just want to remember that I need to not totally block in that wall and allow for the bathroom. Okay, so we need a pretty fireplace in this room. I mean, it is, after all, a castle. So, if I can remember where, oh, I can go to the living room. And, okay. I really wish they had like a pink marble kind of thing. I think that one's probably going to be about our best bet. Oh, or do we need like the one with the mirror over the top for the, what did I say? This is the drawing room. They can see themselves. No. Nope, definitely not that one. This was the one that came with the little luxury kit thing. What is it? Not a luxury. What are they? I'm still trying to keep straight. There's like, okay, packs and kits and it was the, or maybe the vintage snooty decorations. I needed to get it so I could have stuff packs. Yeah. I got this one so I could have the dresses that I needed for the grand dinners. I might end up actually getting rid of and changing the whole wallpaper thing in here. Yeah, because there's the, and I get to the expansion packs. Yeah, the one with the butler. Oh yeah, because I totally can't wait to get my butlers. I guess it's the two between the ones that don't have the worlds. I guess there's like, a tinier capsule and then the little bit bigger capsule. So, oh, let's see what. Oh, turn the piano again. I guess that's a. That might be slightly big for the piano. And now the chore of the perfect spin, please. Can't decide if I like that or not. Oh, I didn't know you could change your makeup with the vanities. I haven't actually gotten to a bedroom since I've gotten that pack, but that was the other reason I wanted to get that, because that's in most of my bedrooms, especially if it's, you know, a feminine element at all. I have to have a vanity. I am all about a vanity. Oh, so now I have to just plop one down so we can look at it. Well, of course I don't have the Sims in here doing it, but yeah, it'll be kind of cool. It will um what did I even do? Oh, in the bedrooms. Are they in here? See, that's the other thing. Every time I get, I'm still, I'll be, man, I know it's somewhere. I know it's somewhere. I guess I could just type vanity, huh? So yeah, these are the vanities, Jen. I feel like my cousin and I have, oh, that's pretty. Um have kind of similar thinking when it comes to the rooms. I'm just all about a vanity. My poor vanity, it was my grandmother's, and yeah, and it wasn't a fancy one, but I love it. I use it every day. And and I think about, okay, so like I think about my mind is always, and my imagination is just always, going in some direction. But sometimes when I'm sitting down and I'm like doing my makeup or my hair in front of the vanity, and I think, okay, so what? I'm 53, and that vanity is probably at least that long before I came along. So, you know, I sit at this mirror and I think, gosh, how many people have looked in this mirror? How much just family history has this mirror seen, and it just, I don't know. I think about, that's that that's the writer in me, I guess, that's like, what kind of stories could a mirror tell? Well, maybe some stories we don't want to know, but I mean, I'm fairly certain that, you know, every woman, and probably, most men, cuz in this was my dad's mom's, and it was in just a part of the house that you would walk through to, and you walk by a mirror and you just check yourself, and it's like mirrors must have 1,000 stories. Yeah. And I've actually, kind of had like a book or a story idea, kind of like from the viewpoint, it'll sound kind of funny, from the viewpoint of a mirror, just what the mirror in the room would see, just, I don't know. It sounds better in my head, but yeah, Donna, you get the gist. The vintage glamours, the stuff hack. Mm. Yeah, I need to get the romantic garden pack too. I want it all. I just want it all. And I'm like, okay, bits at a time here, you know, get some little bits of it, and you know, then start pulling everything in. Yeah, seeing everything. Yeah, I that's one of those stories, Jen, that just kind of keeps like just picking at the back of my mind, and you start seeing, getting kind of characters for it and reflections of, I love that. Yes. So sorry guys, totally all off on a tangent. Yeah, I mean, and it's so interesting, and it's one of those things, everybody would have a different perspective, different things from the mirror. The How many good times and bad times, and how many tears have been wiped in front of a mirror, and you know. So that's my rabbit hole for the day. But it's kind of fun. All right, so we need some. Oh, that'll be pretty in here. Is there a softer pink? I want a really, really soft. Yes, yes. Let's see. I want that. What the fireplace needs to be warm, but I don't want everything like the focus of the room won't be. Yeah. Yes, some mirrors sometimes definitely see more. Or is that gonna get too busy with that wall? I was just curious what what furniture looked like when you bumped it up like that. That was fine. And will they have like this version in a smaller kind of thing too for the little love seats? Yes. Okay, so now I have to decide how I want. Well, you know what I'll do? Ooh, even so, like there'll be like the intimate conversation area, and then chairs around for the musical area. So for our little intimate seating, oh, stop it. Turn. Yes. Yes. Donna, exactly. Boy, if my if my mirror ever decided to talk sometimes, I could be in trouble. But yeah, I mean, there's so many. I have a wild imagination if you guys haven't I haven't noticed. Ooh, or maybe have these kind of like, I don't like everything being so, I want it needs to have a little like yeah. Yeah, there are definitely those times. And y'all are going to think I am absolute nut job. But then you have to wonder, does the mirror miss people after a while? You know? The mirror has seen someone for a lot. My grandmother that had this mirror was 95 when she passed away. So, and I mean, she probably didn't have that vanity the whole entire, you know, her whole entire life. I'm sure she probably got it after she was married. But let's just say, well, okay, so they had been married for, God, close to, maybe close to 70 years. I don't remember. 70, 80, 90. Yeah, that, anyway, you know, let's just 60 years, we'll say, you know, say she had it for 60 years and that mirror saw her every day for 60 years, and then suddenly someone just doesn't make it back to the mirror. Y'all are going to have a man with a butterfly net and a dart gun coming after me, aren't you? It'd be like, okay, somebody needs to go get her now. She's gone a little off her rocker. And then rocking chairs, you know, you can have the same kind of thing with a rocking chair. It's probably time for me to end this stream. People will be like, ooh, she's kind of gone a little off the rails. But I don't know, it's entertaining that when you just kind of let your imagination. Oh, I need that in pink. Maybe we take that down a smidge. Is that gonna work on top of that big one? You're right. If you guys suddenly see just like this big like net, or you hear this, but I have a dart sticking out the side of my head, and then a net comes down over me and pulls me off, you know, I'll be back as soon as I can. Oh, you guys, I have so much fun. I have so much fun with y'all. Okay, I want to move this little rug from the bottom to see if I like this. Oh, what have I done now? Get down in the room. Okay, slide you over there for right now. Let me, no, 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 no. I'll never get hold of this rug. Oh, no, I don't want to remove the floor. No. Okay, let's come back up and go about this in a, there it is. Got hold of it. I don't know why it wants to keep giving me the floor. Stop it. You know what I want, and it's not the floor. A computer's like, I just don't even, you are just too crazy, woman. I'm not even going to let you just know. I'm going to stop working so you will cut the stream off and go cook dinner. Okay. Or I could have like one at each end and then switch out the wallpaper. So I feel like it's getting too busy. Still not having any luck with the getting it to do anything. I'll probably go ahead and get it just mainly for the building items, because it's got some really pretty building pieces and stuff in it. And that was, you know, because that was what I was kind of thinking when I was watching some of the people, yeah, that wanted it for the weddings, and it's, you know, it's got to be disappointing when you were wanting it for that, and then it doesn't do what you want. All right, I'm just experimenting right now, guys, to see if this like might even remotely work. Up, hotkey, T. There we go. See, I learned that earlier today. Old dog, new tricks. I don't know. I'm so glad, Donna. No, that's not that's see, I'm the same way. I am such a homebody. I am I am such a homebody. And that's what I'm loving about this too. It's like I can have the fun of having chats and hanging out with people and meeting new people, and then, stay in my house and in my yoga pants. And well, I can't. Well, I've got this camera angle cut in kind of tight. I probably could get away with not having to. I don't need to talk about my undergarment situation on the internet. My mother would have a woo. But no, but yeah, I like that, and that's what I want. That's what I want this. I want my channel to be, is really where you can just everybody can just have a ball. Yes, thanks, Jill. There's enough seriousness out there. All right, what do you guys think? Am I like um this might could I might could work this into a little something interesting. I don't know. Ooh, I could make these white. Where's the white? White. So you have the little ones white, and then just kind of have the bigger ones in here. Yeah, when the lockdown first started, and oh, I I have lived in yoga pants since then. I'm telling you, I love, love, love my yoga pants. But something has happened since all of this. And um, so, like, I lost my job during the whole crazy 2020 year. And so I've really pretty much just stayed in my yoga pants and some variety of stretchy pants. And someone has gone in my closet and has, like, taken in the waistband of all my dress pants and my dress clothes. And I think that's really rude, and that's very overstepping the boundaries for someone to be coming in and taking up my pants. Hey, Shanny May, I see. I'm gonna have to keep a watch, because yeah, it's either like they're either shrinking horribly in the, but they haven't been in the dryer, and maybe it's dry cleaners. I don't know, but the little garment gremlins have been making my clothes smaller so they can laugh when I actually have to put on real clothes. So, all right. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give this some thought. The doily floor. In some ways, I kind of like it, but then in some ways, it's like, I don't know. Maybe the little doilies, I could do without them. Little doilies. Hmm. But yeah, that's funny. And I've got to get violins. So yeah, this is going to be like the whole music suite. Activities and skills. So yes, we'll have a string of various. Now see, yeah, that's going to get lost on the carpet. So on the carpet color. Can you put those on a table? I guess I would need to put a table down so I could see, huh? Probably just the floor. Or do they have some that hangs on the wall? Um Yes, I agree totally. There's one in here somewhere, isn't there? Oh, and you know the other thing that I love to do too, um, is that little half pillar thing. Oh, are you heading out? Or are you gonna come take up, shrink some more of my clothes? Oh, I know. I've got to get ready to head over and take care of Baron von Dithering. Now we need a nice feminine one in here, but you know what? We can stick him over in the we can put him over here in the woo, where am I going? Turning around, turning around. We could put him in the library somewhere. Hmm. Yes. We'll put Mr. Thing. We'll put Mr. Thing over here. Yes, yes. And then I know I've seen like a feminine one. Oh, the flying llama. Oh. Oh, too bad can't put. Oh, you can put it on the fireplace. Oh, 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 oh. That makes me so happy. Okay. Yes. No, no. Turn back around. Too far, too far. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. That's. Yes. And then some pretty flowers on the other end. A really pretty a delicate vase. Okay, that's for the floor. Yeah, see, this is the room, man, where I'm just going to get to go all out with the pretty plants standing everywhere. Oh, but there was something the other day that I saw that I hadn't really noticed. Oh, that one might go pretty there. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, it goes really, really closely with what's in the picture. But do I think that little bit of gold's a contrast on that. Oh, see, I could sit around and absolutely all day long. Well, I kind of have been sitting around all day long doing this lately. So much fun. Oh, yeah. And I really feel like somewhere in this room, I have to find a space for that. Maybe over here by the windows or the door or something. But I really feel like that. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Man, I can get spinning out of control. Move that over here and yeah. Yeah, that's kind of pretty. Yes, yes. And then is it under clutter maybe? There's the one, you know what it's kind of the column. It's like a column, but it's cut off short. And you can put flowers. I always put flowers on top of it to give it like a tall. Was it in here? I don't think it's where the columns are. But oh, that's that's the mannequins. But in the context of our pretty room, well, I'll put her there until I decide. We can always take her out. But I want. Oh. Oh, maybe it's in here. There, there needs to be a place where you can you can click something as a favorite and then go, and then there's a favorites tab and it's all of the things that you really like. And there may be something like that. If there is, oh, please let me know. But oh, and we need to have a pretty, nope, the globe needs to go in the library. That's a library type thing, but maybe one of the darker, richer colors for over here. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Oh, the where should I go ball. We make it, oh, that's a little bit too big. Don't need it too big. Okay. Yes, like a pedestal. Maybe that's what it is if I search it. Oh, if I get the thing in here where I can actually type. Is the globe also a bar? Oh, that's cool. I want one of those in real life, by the way. Oh. Okay, PED. Okay. Roman pedestal. Ah, there it is. There it is. So yes. Have it over. Okay, I'll have them all over the place, but just, I'll show you what I'm sure you guys have seen it and know exactly what I'm talking about, but I love to do that and then take some pretty flowers. Yes. Ooh. Oh my goodness. All right. I hate to do this because I am having so much fun, but I really have to go and cook some dinner. So I can come back on later and have some more fun. It will be Conan this evening. I'll be back probably about 7:30 and I'll be doing Conan. And look, I know when I sat down and I was deciding what I wanted to do on this channel, and yes, and I will it go? Oh, it won't fit. See, I wish it would let you put things like where you want and not just, because that would be perfect. I love this game and Conan, and I just, could never decide which. Yeah, we need the poker for that. Is that under miscellaneous? So so I decided I'm just gonna, split it up, and I'm gonna alternate, one in the morning, one in the evening, and then switch those off. So so yeah, why is that? Oh, because I pulled it over there and it kept floating. So yeah, I'll do Conan tonight, and probably, wait, what's tomorrow's Friday. Friday nights my husband and I do, we've been doing Overwatch the last few things, and I know, some of the stuff isn't everybody's thing, and that's why I'm going to get a schedule to have down, so kind of have an idea of when I'll be around. So probably tomorrow afternoon I'll be back and we'll do some more of this decorating, and then we'll do our whatever family game night on Friday night. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow afternoon with some more sim fun, and I hope y'all will be able to make it because I've had an absolute ball this afternoon. So everyone have a wonderful rest of the day, night, wherever you are, and I will see you tomorrow afternoon. And thanks again so much for coming in. Bye, everybody. It's so much fun. And if you think about it on the way out, and hit the like button and share the love so I can keep having fun, I would love it. All right.